Well, my mission, I was called to go to Swiss German mission. Guess why?
Because your parents were Swiss.
Switzerland.
Mhm.
And I went from Yale Ward, and the time I left, there were about 20 fellows from Yale Ward on missions. I was about the 20th one to go from Yale Ward.
Mhm.
And it was spring 1934. And before I left, guess who I baptized here?
Your
My
brother.
sister Ruby's
Sister Ruby's
husband-to-be.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. Jackson.
Mhm.
Collins Jackson.
Collins, uh-huh.
He didn't know anything about the church, but Ruby wouldn't marry him unless he joined the church. So he joined the church.
Mhm.
He didn't know anything about it. And he even, you're supposed to wait a year, aren't you, before, well, he was made an elder in a couple of months.
Mhm.
And they were married in Salt Lake Temple.
Cool.
So off I went by train to New York City.
Mhm.
And we stopped along the way, stopped and saw Niagara Falls.
Oh, really?
And then we went on to New York City. And the missionaries stayed in the McAlpine Hotel. That's where they kept them.
Mhm.
$4 a night per room.
Wow.
Then we got on the ship, the Manhattan, U.S. Manhattan ship,
Mhm.
which was a delight. And finally, we left Summit, England, and then we went on to Hamburg, Germany.
Mhm.
And that's where we got off.
And how long was the trip across the ocean?
Let's see, what was it? Maybe 7 days, I think, 7 days.
Cool.
And so they took us to Bremen, which was near Hamburg, up northern there.
Mhm.
And about the second day there, my senior took me tracking.
Mhm.
And they gave us this spiel. Wir möchten Ihnen ein Blatt geben. Es kostet nichts, und wird nicht wieder abgeholt.
Mhm.
Bitte lesen Sie es.
Mhm.
And I had to memorize that.
Yeah.
And then they sent me down to Karlsruhe.
Mhm.
And Brother John Fetzer was my senior companion, Brother Fetzer.
Mhm.
And we knew each other here. He made me speak nothing but German.
Good for him.
Wouldn't let us speak anything but German. And he'd make me get up at what, 6:30 or 7, whatever. And so one morning we overslept. He says, I guess we'll have to get an alarm clock. So we took care of 2 branches in Karlsruhe. The larger city of Karlsruhe had a pretty good branch, and then we stayed in Durlach, which wasn't too far from there. We ride our bicycles back and forth. And I was sort of the branch president in Durlach, and he'd go to Karlsruhe. I was the branch president, the choir leader, the Relief Society president, everything else.
Mhm.
They were wonderful people, you know. Not too many, but tracting was hard, you know. It was hard to convert people in Germany. It still is.
Mhm.
You find that out, don't you?
Mhm.
Well, anyway, and then that was 1934. And that was the year, the 300th anniversary of the Passion Play in Oberammergau, southern Germany. And we were allowed to go there, down to southern Germany. What's the big city down in southern Germany?
Munich?
Yeah, München,
Mhm.
Germany. And beautiful area, beautiful area. And we were there at the Passion Play.
Cool.
And you know missionaries. We'd go to the homes of the leading people in the play.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd have their picture, postcard. We'd get their autographs. I still have them.
Cool.
Yeah. Christ and Mary and Judas and Peter.
Mhm.
And so that was a bonus.